Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So I am going to be sharing some intuitive messages that I've received with you today, and I'm going to use 4 powerful decks of cards. We're going to bring in the Animal Tarot, which is a great deck by Radleigh Valentine, and I did a reading yesterday with his Fairy Tarot deck over on Pixie Power Tarot, and that was a really powerful, almost personal reading for you, talking about your dreams coming true in 2022. We're also going to bring in the deck that I'm giving away right now, the Twin Flames Message Tarot. And I did a video the other day talking about the giveaway, and if you want to get involved in that giveaway, head over to that video. I've actually put it on the community page. I'm also going to use the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine Message Tarot to go with this today to see what's going on. Now, I'm really excited because I watched George's reading last night and it was so powerful. And he's kind of come up with a great spread. So I was talking to him last night and I'm going to use his spread today to bring in messages. But I'm going to put a little twist on it. So we're going to do the energy of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, the energy of what the Masculine and Feminine are learning right now, and the action steps being taken towards union. We're also going to bring in the energy of the connection, what we're learning within the connection, and the action of the connection. So let's see what we need to know. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and then I'm going to show you what they've showed me. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, today around the Divine Feminine? The energy, please, around the Divine Feminine. It's that one. The energy around the Divine Masculine today. Thank you, angels. And the energy around the connection. The energy around the connection. Thank you, thank you. There's the card. What's the Divine Feminine learning right now? What's the Divine Feminine learning right now? I feel it's those two. The Divine Masculine, what's the Divine Masculine learning right now? What's the Divine Masculine learning right now? And I love kind of these cards as well because they are all animal cards. So there'll be messages in here connected with the animals that resonate with you. Maybe you're seeing the signs of the animals or the animal spirit guide is around you. So you're going to be really feeling these energies. What's the connection learning right now? What's the connection learning? It's those two. And that one, wow. So a lot's been learnt right now for sure. So let me just move these out of the way. So what's the action right now of the Divine Feminine? Straight out there. The action of the Divine Masculine. The action of the Divine Masculine. And the action connected with the journey. The action connected with the journey, please, angels. There we go. So a few cards have come out there. So strap in for the ride, okay? So what's... yeah, just block throat chakra. So again, it's about release and letting go. And I'm going to talk about surrender in a moment. So what's the Divine Masculine in right now? What's the energies in right now? What's he dealing with? Well, we know he's definitely dealing with forgiveness and healing. What do we need to know, please, for the Divine Masculine? There we go. What's the Divine Masculine learning right now? Again, the blocking throat chakra. So learning to communicate. And what's the action the Masculine is taking? What's the action the Masculine is taking? Very powerful. There we go. Wow. Okay. What's the energy of the connection, please? Straight out there. This is a powerful deck. So if you want to win this, check it out. And what's the connection learning, or what we're learning through the connection? Thank you. And what is the action step of the connection right now? What's the action step of the connection? I love this spread. It's so powerful. What's the Divine Feminine learning right now? Thank you, angels. What's the energy of the Divine Feminine right now? And what's the action step the Feminine is taking? There we go. Wow. Okay, let's do this. So I've received some messages already, but I want to just see what the energy is around the connection before I bring those in. So the energy around the connection today, work as a team in the 5th dimension. Now, this really resonates with the message I've been receiving intuitively. So working as a team, and the way we work as a team is by trusting the journey, having faith in the journey, and letting go. And they give me fear. Letting go. What does that mean? I don't mean you move on. Okay, you let go of the fear, the struggle, the worry, the doubt, the illusion, and you surrender. And this is the message I've been receiving this morning as we move closer to the Christmas period. You know, we're nearly in December right now, and, you know, that's going to bring with it a whole world of crazy. where we run around doing 100 things at once. We're buying presents, we're taking care of needs, families, sorting things out at work to get some time off for the holidays and all these things. And we're also thinking about what the future holds. Maybe you're, in fear or in pain because your masculine is with someone else right now. They've got children, so they're going to be buying gifts for them, spending time with them. They may have a karmic partner. They're busy with other things, and it may be hurting your heart. And I'm really picking up on that again in the eyes. So, the eyes feel very heavy today, very teary today. And again, that feeling like there's something in there. Or even puffy eyes. It's more, rather than something in the eye today, it's more a feeling of puffiness or heaviness. So you may have been having a few sleepless nights, lying awake at night, wondering what's happening, thinking about them, because there's a lot of mutual healing going on right now. And the more we get closer to the Christmas period, it's more powerful that you let go, okay? And stop worrying about it all. If you've got time to worry, you've definitely got time to pray. And when you work as a team in the 5D realm, that means in dreams, through telepathy, through meditation, through carrying your twin with you everywhere you go, and starting to enjoy this present moment, starting to look forward to what's coming next, starting to enjoy the festivities and the energy that we are in right now, starting to give back to yourself and love your life and feel at peace. That's how you work as a team with your twin in the 5D realm, to trust the journey. And we're being guided to feel. And it's so powerful because yesterday when I was doing the little short videos, we got the feelings coming out. Feel the love. Then the masculine saying, I can feel you. Can you feel me? And the feminine saying, I feel you. Can you feel the love tonight? And then we had the masculine saying, please forgive me. I need your grace to carry me through. And yesterday that was really pivotal and crucial because, they need your light. You're the lighthouse that guides them home. And you're showing them the way. Your love is kind of carrying them home. And they're asking for that love. And this morning, the feminine saying, I forgive you, divine masculine. So it's a lot of forgiveness coming in. So trust the way you feel. This is real, but we have to forgive on this journey to move it forward, to forgive ourselves for feeling vulnerable, to forgive them for the things that they've done that have hurt us and caused us pain. Because it's all how we deal with and learn from the light and the dark aspects of the journey. And it's really powerful because yesterday I was watching an episode of Supernatural and it was about Charlie. If you guys are Supernatural fans, you'll know what I'm talking about, but you don't need to. You've got this girl, Charlie, and she's really nice and good and, she's loving. And she goes to Oz and her dark self kind of comes out of her. So there's two of it. And there's the good Charlie and the darker Charlie. And the darker Charlie is kind of hell-bent on revenge and, she's very pained and she's trying to, right all the wrongs, but she does it the wrong way through violence and, pain. And what we're being reminded, okay, is of our power. My voice has power. Sometimes it knocks the cards down. You have power. You have more power than you realize. So you are the light, divine feminine. And what you need to remember is this, okay? The divine masculine needs your light because they are in the darkness. So the reason why you get triggered on this journey and the reason why you go through struggle and pain on this journey is because your divine masculine opens you up to the darkness that's been healed within you. The dark thoughts, which are the dark kind of night of the soul, those dark feelings like jealousy, anger, all the kind of pain and struggle you go through. That's what the masculine brings up within you for healing because they are in that kind of lower vibrational energy. Whereas you give them the light because they see the light in you and it opens them up to the light. So even though you are one, most of the time the feminine is operating in the light energy and most of the time the masculine is operating in dark energy until you start aligning to come into union. And when you're in union, you have balanced both of these energies. So the light and dark are still within you. but you were handling everything. You've balanced everything, you've aligned. And that's what happened at the end of that kind of episode I was watching, because the dark went back into Charlie and she became whole again. So it's about becoming one, aligning the light and the dark. So realizing that there's good and bad in everything. There's positive and negative in everything. But it's the way we see it, because most of the time it's a neutral experience or a neutral thing, and we are viewing it a certain way. So everything that's hurting you or triggering you or getting to you right now is healing you right now. Even when you're thinking about your masculine with a karmic partner and it may be causing pain, sleepless nights, worry, fear, not liking what you see, it's teaching you to let go. It's teaching you to surrender. And they give me a blocked throat chakra. So that's what separation teaches. And it's so powerful when I see you guys commenting saying, I realise now why separation had to occur, why it needed to happen that way, because it's taught me who I am. It's made me stronger. It's showed me everything about this journey. And that's what it does. That's when the healing occurs. So the light and the dark is powerful. And the energy around the connection, look at this. We've got the dog, and this is a Shetland sheepdog, which is about moving out of the crowd. I'm feeling that with the sheep energy, doing what everyone always does. The masculines are being guided to step out into the light and be free and be unique and share their light with the world and not follow the crowd anymore. And the dog is about loyalty. This is what's being healed. So this can be expressed. And we've got the world and we've got 2021. So in 2021, we're realizing what this journey is all about. The power of the 5D connection, the power of the love, the loyalty that you can have the world, that you have the power to hold the world in your hands right now. It says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. Thank you. The angels are saying in 2021, you've accomplished what you've set out to do. Both of you have. Even if you aren't in union yet, or you're not yet in communication, you've accomplished what you came here to do in 2021. So this is saying to you, relax, you're on the right path. All is well. Right now you are working together as a team in the 5D to make this happen. It's all falling into place. You've made it through the challenges and interpreted the lessons life offered to you with grace and courage. And they're giving me the word incorporated, interpreted, inspired. Okay, so you've pretty much, work this all out to understand the truth. So life has offered you a number of lessons this year and challenges and obstacles, but you've both overcome them. And you've overcome them with grace and courage. And I love that because, when I shared that video yesterday, a little short message from the masculine, he said, I need your grace and I need your mercy. And that's what he's asking you for. He's saying to you, I have a loyal heart. My heart is loyal to you, regardless of what's going on. Okay, and I'm showing this to you on the 5D plane because we're working together as a team. So the angel's saying relax and breathe because you've accomplished what you came here to do this year. You're accomplishing everything you've come here to do. So in other words, you're on the right path. You're working towards mission and purpose. You're finding the light in the dark. You're forgiving, healing and letting go. And they give me two numbers. They give me 586. Okay, they are blocking throat chakra today. So again, let go of fear of speaking the truth, of communicating. It's going to happen in divine time. 586 and 240. So I'm going to read you the numbers from Carl Gray's book, okay, angel numbers. So 586 is saying to you, and this is about the connection today, angel wisdom is inviting you to bring light into all that you are doing. Angel bumps light, and that's what we're talking about today, the light. To bring light into everything you are doing, to remember that beings of light are with you at all times and embrace their loving presence. So, in other words, to find your light, call on heaven because you're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by love and power and strength and determination to carry on. So that's what this number is saying to you. You may even be seeing combinations of this number, but the angels have got you. And the same, we're with you and you are safe. Remain in the light. Be the lighthouse, shine your light. And we've got 240. And this is saying to you, they're giving me intuitively as well, like H2O, water. Hydrate yourself today. Remember, your emotions have power. It says, know that God and the angels are standing with you at this time and be open to change. Wow. So be flexible, be adaptable, be ready and be open to change, because big things are coming in. And not long ago, we got that message coming out from heaven, big happy changes, great things coming in, power, strength. So this is all moving in. So the world is in your hands. So trust the journey. You are loved and safe. So what's the feminine going through today? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Princess of Autumn. Very similar energy here. I am strong, independent, and self-assured. And you absolutely are, So you're feeling strong and empowered today, Divine Feminine. Even if you're struggling, even if you're going through some pain because, they're with a karmic partner, or, you're thinking about things, overthinking sometimes, you are self-assured, which means you know who you are, you know what you want. You are strong and you are independent because you've come here to accomplish things in this lifetime. And you've accomplished what you came here to do in 2021. So be proud of yourself today. And you've got the Queen of Autumn, which is this powerful cat. Okay, this is a tabby cat. So in other words, it doesn't matter where you've come from. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank or the job that you do or who you are. You are a warrior of love. You are a warrior of love, and you deserve to wear that crown with pride. So remember your power. Okay, you're learning right now. Look at the books there. Learning, gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge, understanding through the independence, through the time that you may be having alone. You're learning and growing. You're becoming strong. And it says cheerful. And you are a cheerful person. Most of the time you see the good in things. You see the blessings, the positive aspects. You are a reliable person too. You do what you say you're going to do. That's why sometimes it's hard when the masculines back out of plans or seem to be messing you around, because you are reliable. And that's also something we learn to release, because that's also a form of letting go or surrendering control. Because like me and Union, and I was talking to Sandra about this last night, I get triggered by, things not happening on my clock. Like if I want the dishes, say if George says, right, I'm going to wash the dishes tonight, and he doesn't do it straight away, I start getting a bit triggered. And that's because I'm used to doing things straight away or having things done. That's me seeing myself as reliable. And it doesn't mean that he isn't reliable, because he's just not doing it when I say jump, He's saying, I'll do it on my own time and my own way. Let me do it. So through him, I'm learning to release control. So it doesn't mean that your masculine isn't reliable because he doesn't seem to be moving towards you on your clock. He's doing it in his own way. And he's reliable in his own way. So you're very reliable. You can be relied upon. You're intelligent and mischievous. So you're very intelligent. You're very switched on. You're very clever. Not just logically, but intuitively. You know your power, and you are mischievous, which means you have fun. You are fun. You're a fun person. When you allow yourself to be, when you're not stressing out or, being frustrated about things or taking it all so serious. So remember, your independence grows through this journey, and you fall in love with life, and you fall in love with self. And when you love in life, the doors just open for you to everything you want. Not only union, but all your dreams manifesting. It's when we're holding on and we're in fear that struggles occur. He says a wonderful opportunity, and this is what's coming in, a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education. So there's wonderful opportunities coming in now within your journey to open the doors of opportunity for your mission and your purpose. But this is also about you being self-assured and independent and strong to change things in your life too. This is what you're going through. If you want to change your job, you may be gathering lots of information right now on the job you want to be doing, or learning new skills, or, finding the answers, gaining tools, insight, wisdom. Your truth. It says, such as a promotion or scholarship is coming your way. So what I'm feeling with this is, because that will resonate with someone out there. Maybe you've been promoted, or, there's a scholarship coming in, or that may be something your kids are going through. But I'm feeling this as the angels saying, well done. Okay, you've achieved what you came here to do in 2021. So you've received that scholarship, that promotion. This is like you've been given the award, and you're graduating to 2022. So you're graduating to the next step of your journey, the next stage of your journey, Divine Feminine. And you need strength, independence, and this feeling of being self-assured to move towards that. Because 2022, as we know, is the year of mission. So you're graduating, you're being promoted. The angel's saying, well done, here's an award. So reward yourself. Maybe this is about Christmas time. Buy yourself a little gift and put it under the tree at Christmas. Okay? If you don't celebrate Christmas, buy yourself a gift and give it yourself for New Year. Something to move into the new year with. It could be a new gratitude journal, or, a piece of jewelry. And I spoke about intention bracelets yesterday. Buy yourself a piece of jewelry and put your own intention on there. Okay? Bring in power. Because when you get knocked down, you get back up. It says, seize the chance to learn something exciting. And seize means take the chance. Embrace it, take control. And to start to move towards a more rewarding and uplifting career. And this is definitely what's coming in. So I am feeling this is a big message for you. That as you move into 2022, you're moving into a new kind of journey. You're moving into a new aspect of this journey, where you may change your job, your career, to a more uplifting vibration, doing things you love to do. So very powerful. Again, this is about the 3D reality and what you're changing and what you're being guided to do. For the Divine Masculine then, we've got the star. This is the energy they're in, very powerful. Why have they got the star? Because you're the star, you're the light, you're guiding them home. Think about, the 3 wise men, they were guided by the North Star to Jesus in the crib. So the masculines are being guided to you. It says, you are the light within me that guides me home, and it keeps me strong. I have so much hope for our future. What a beautiful message. So the masculine is saying, right now, I have so much hope. And that's because they've accomplished what they needed to in 2021. Some of the masculines will be more evolved on their journey than other masculines. So if you've come into union in 2021, you've accomplished what you came here to do. If you're back in communication, you've accomplished what you came here to do. If you're still in separation, you've accomplished what you came here to do. In other words, there's no wrongs, because everything's right. Everything's exactly as it's meant to be for your journey and for your mission and your future. For the masculine, we've got the 9 of Autumn. Very powerful. So I love this card because it's about self-love, healing, reflection. It's a ragdoll cat, and cats again are about independence. So it's showing you, both of you independently in 2021 have learned what you needed to learn. Even if it's felt like at times he's been sleeping, or he hasn't been awake or aware or even in tune with what's going on. He's been learning, and he's been connecting with you very powerfully in the 5D realm. It says your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. Well, that's true. So maybe the masculines have been spending more time alone, because they haven't been able to go to work, if they've been locked down, if they've been laid off, if they've changed the job. But whatever they've been doing, they've been spending more time within themselves. Even in a karmic relationship, they've been spending more time alone. So this is a very powerful message here, because he's saying to you, I've been having more time to myself to realise who I am, to go within, to process and to find my way, so I can be excited about our future and make the right changes. So this is a huge sign about that hermit energy. If he's been quiet, if he's been distant and silent, it's what he needed to do. But he's been connecting with you in so many other ways. And they show me that the sleeping cat isn't really sleeping at all. He's connected with his higher self. So he's giving you signs, he's sending you music. He's communicating with you telepathically. He's meeting you in dreams. He's coming to you and feeling you energetically. Very powerful. And he's also been sorting out his finances. And this is about sorting out his physical world and his physical reality. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. So he's also making changes in his physical world, just like you, to work on and be closer to mission, to do things he wants to do. So again, this is connected with the breakdown of the economy since the pandemic, changes, not being able to do the same job anymore because of beliefs or situations or, things closing or whatever's going on. He is making changes. So it's showing you here, you're awake, he's been sleeping, but you've both been connecting. This is the energy of 2021. Very powerful. So what are you both learning right now? So for the connection, we've got King of Wands. You have a loyal heart. So what you're both learning right now is that you're both loyal to each other. Okay, you're both loyal to each other regardless of the physical world. And we've got the Swan, which is very powerful, connected with the divine feminine energy here and the fact that you guys belong together. We've got the Seahorse, which is about going within and finding all the answers. And we've got the Dolphin, connected with the inner child, unconditional love, and light-hearted energy. Beauty, grace, jumping for joy. Great things ahead. So you're learning to enjoy life, to go with the flow, to be very graceful, and to find out all the answers. So we're going to start with the Swan. It says, this is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition, which is true, that you can trust completely. So you can trust completely your own feelings, your intuition and your truth. You can trust the way you feel, the loyalty that they have. So this is what it's saying to you. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way so you can focus on this one. Loyalty. This is why you hear the dogs barking. This is what this World card is showing to you, that there's loyalty there. Okay, you have a loyal heart. And the Swan is about graceful energy. So divine feminine, you're going within and handling all your emotions and going through some dark feelings too, to realize that you can trust this journey completely, that you can trust yourself, your twin, and the universe to bring you together in divine timing. And yesterday, someone was saying on the channel, when are we going to come into union? When's it going to happen? Please tell me. And that's because you're in the energy of needing to release. If you're feeling that way, it's time to surrender, because it's not going to happen while you're in that energy. That's kind of like a needy energy, needing it now, wanting it now, demanding it now, needing it on your time. That's when George says to me, I'll wash the dishes when I'm ready. And, sometimes I'm climbing the walls because I'm thinking, I'll just do it myself then. But I'm learning to let go. You're learning to release, okay? You're learning to surrender, to trust, to have faith. And I learned this on the road to union, feeling the same. I had to get blocked in crazy ways to release. So remember, the universe gives you the chance to learn the lesson. And if you don't learn the lesson, a harsher one comes in, so you learn it. That's why you get blocked again. Because when you're blocked, you can't control it. You have to surrender and trust and have faith, and that's what we learn here. So what you're learning is to have trust and surrender. You're learning to have faith and to know that you can trust your intuition, you can trust your feelings, and you can trust this love. It says, be mindful and that you don't ignore. I have to look close because it's quite hard to read these. So we're also learning to read between the lines. Thank you, angels. Not just reading what's on the card. We feel the energy, not just reading a message that they send to you, but feeling the energy. Feeling it. If they say, I don't want to see you anymore, what's the underlying energy? What's the subtext in that text? You can feel it, the pain, what they're going through. So it's about reading between the lines. So sometimes we can't read it because we have to look closer. So it says, be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So what we're learning to do is to stop overgiving, especially the divine feminine, because that's what I'm feeling with the swan as well. So the divine feminine is learning the masculine is loyal, and that you don't have to try so hard. All you have to do is be you and be graceful and go with the flow of the journey and trust everything will be okay. So you're learning to let go. Then we've got the dolphin. I'm going to bring this one in now. And the dolphin says it's the prince of spring. So it says passionate, charismatic, confident and restless. So on this journey, we're learning that when we feel restless, it's because we feel like something's missing or something needs to be done. So when we feel restless, be confident and remember your power. You're feeling all of these things because you are passionate and you're charismatic. So the angels are reminding you that they feel it all too. They feel the passion too. It says an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. So something can happen on this journey that needs your attention, or you start paying attention. What I'm feeling with this is signs. The signs you see come to you, so you pay attention to what's happening in the now. So you don't get carried away by your own fears and worries and stresses. It says moving quickly is important to get that there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So you're learning, this is both of you, remember, this is the energy of the connection. You're both learning that you can handle anything when you follow your heart and you trust your intuition. And that's the message of today in the daily angel reading and the Sagittarius reading, to follow your heart. When you follow your heart and your own inner guidance, you can handle anything and you can move quickly, you can make changes. And that's the energy that's coming in. So you're both learning right now that you can handle this. And the Prince of Autumn says again, listen to the words, trustworthy, dedicated, protective and funny. So try and see the funny side in things. What really helped me on my journey was, whenever I was being ignored or ghosted, whether it was by George or a catalyst, I imagined that they were like a little child with a ghost costume on, like a sheet over the head, running away. They couldn't see what they were doing, running and hiding away, because that's what they do. So try and see the funny side in things, that you are learning and growing, and it's good. All is good. So you can trust your twin. You are dedicated. You're both dedicated to this journey, regardless of how things seem in the 5D. And I think I'm going to do a karmic reading later, because I do feel there are a lot of you need to, have that reassurance that they do love you, regardless of the karmic situation, and that it's protective. So the journey is protected. So you're learning that the journey is protected. That's why you see rainbows, because it's protected. It's safe. And it says it's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavour. So you're learning to plan. And this is what the masculines are doing. They're planning to do it right. They don't want to fail you or let you down. Plans being put into place, visualization. So the angel's saying this is about, visualizing the future, creating the way, manifesting. Once you have that plan in place, so that's your vision of what you want, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. So what's happened here, this is very powerful. The angels are saying you've accomplished in 2021 everything you came here to do. It's part of the vision, the way it's manifesting, all in divine timing. So the sea horse is reminding you to hold that vision and trust and keep the faith. So that's what we're both learning. You and your masculine are both learning that this journey is a loyal journey, it's a faithful journey, and it's a trustworthy journey. Let go. So if you've seen any of these animals today, this is the message that's coming through to you. So the divine masculine right now, we've got I'm angry at myself. So he's learning to release blame. He's learning to release guilt, fear, frustration. The Four of Cups is a very frustrated energy and anger, beating themselves up, angry at themselves for not making the changes quick enough, or, feeling all this fear. So he's releasing fear, and he's releasing blame, and he's releasing anger. And we've got the dreamer, and he's learning to dream, to have faith, to trust. This is the Fool. And again, we've got a dog here. It's a shepherd puppy. So it's a puppy because he's growing up. He's growing up spiritually. He's becoming more spiritually mature. He's evolving. It says you are starting a new adventure. And I love that we've got butterflies here about transformation. So he's learning through his transformation. He's starting a new adventure. It says run free and take a leap of faith. So he's learning to be free and to take a leap of faith. And what he's doing right now is he's running free in his mind. He's visualizing all of this, living with you, being with you, marrying you, starting again with you. This is the energy he's in because he's allowing himself to dream. And that's a vision. That's a good thing because that's what's being manifested. That's what's happening in 2021. Very powerful energy. For the feminine, what are you learning right now? You're learning that you're starting to see results. So you're learning to look through the illusion, to look past the pain, and to see it in a different way. You're learning to understand that results are happening even if you can't yet see them. So you're starting to believe. And you've got the Six of Spring and Justice, very powerful. So you're also starting to believe in karmic endings, understanding it's all in divine timing, and to have faith. And the Justice card is a powerful elephant. And elephants, remember, never forget. So you're realising and you're learning that no matter what, no matter how much distance is between you or how much space has gone on or how much time has passed, your masculine can't forget you because you are the one. And you're also realising that karmic situations bring power into your union and they heal things for union. Your masculine learns lessons through that karmic situation, just like you learn your lessons through your karmic situations to move you into union, feeling more healed and more in power and ready, whole again. It says it says fair decisions, and they give me the word you decide. Okay, before we even start this, you decide because you choose. You choose happiness or sadness. You choose optimism or negativity. You choose to feel good or to choose to feel bad. You choose how you feel. So the angels are reminding you of that. It says fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. So you're learning to trust the timing of it all. The fair decisions, it's all happening for the highest good of all involved, including you, your twin, everyone involved in the situation. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. So what you're learning, Divine Feminine, is to have compassion, to realise everything happens for a reason, there's a reason for everything, and to let go, to forgive the karmic, the partner or person. It's not always a partner, it could be a family member or a friend. To forgive the pandemic, to forgive the government, to forgive restrictions, to forgive yourself. So you're learning to have compassion for all. And we've got the rescue dog mixed breed. So you're also learning to let go of that need to rescue the situation, which is what we do as a Divine Feminine. We try to heal it, clear the air, control it. So you're learning to let go. You're not meant to rescue anything. You're just here to be you. And then allow the masculine the time, the space and room to rescue themselves, because they're dreaming it all and wanting it all. They just need to make it happen. And so many of the masculines right now are making it happen. It says mixed breed. So I also feel this about, healing race issues. And there is no race issues. It's judgment from others and fear. People who don't understand things. People who are stuck in our ways of thinking. And it boils my blood, anything to do with racism. Okay? So if, you're from different cultures or different backgrounds or even different ages, this is about healing all of this and realising that everything will happen in divine time. You're meant to be. Love conquers all. Regardless of the differences between you, everything's beautiful and perfect just the way it is. And so are you. It says you may receive a promotion. So again, this is a feminine energy. So you're learning that you're being promoted right now because you've let go of those negative thought patterns, those old beliefs, the old way of thinking. You're no longer kind of taking it personally. And whether you are joining me for the first time here today, or you've been with me for a while, this is a message to you that you are stronger than ever before. And you're exactly where you need to be. You found this reading for a reason. You're listening to this reading for a reason because the universe has your back. And you're being promoted to the next level, which is 2022. So you may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you should be out for a social recognition. So what this is saying is you're being singled out for something. Okay, you're being shown that you are unique and special and ready for your mission. That's what you've been chosen for. So it's like the angels are saying here, you're the chosen one. You know, you've been chosen. You've come to this journey, this lifetime, because you've chose to, but it's also because you've been chosen for a mission. You know, not to just eat, sleep, repeat. You are here to help to raise humanity and share your light and love with the world. It says you've done an amazing job and you deserve all of the attention. So you deserve everything, Divine Feminine. You deserve love, you deserve power, you deserve success. And the angels are showing that to you. So the angels saying you are learning to receive exactly what you deserve because you do. Very powerful. So what's the action steps towards union then? Wow, look at this. You're meant for each other. We've got the swan there again. So we've gone from the one swan with the divine feminine energy there to two swans, which is union. So you were meant to be together. You're meant for each other. So this is what you're both realizing, that you're meant for each other regardless of what's going on, the past, what's happened, who seems to be in the way. You're meant for each other. And we've got strength and we've got ram. Wow. And I love this because we've got a lion and a sheep. Okay, or no, a lion and a lamb, should I say. And that reminds me of Bella and Edward in Twilight, because Bella says to Edward, Edward says to Bella, the lion that fell in love with the lamb. Very powerful. And then we've got the 5 of spring here with the ram, and the ram can be connected with Aries energy. So again, this is saying, again, showing to you union between now and March. You know, it's Aries energy around March time. I'm also feeling, you know, this energy where the horoscopes are coming in for a reason. You know, we're in Sagittarius energy, we're moving towards Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and then it goes into Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So these are the energies flowing in to lead to the lion energy with the Lionsgate portal in August. So this is about 2022 power coming together. You may butt heads. You know, this is also about conflict with the higher self and the ego, fear. Dealing with this. I spoke about this yesterday in the Pixie Power reading I did. So head over to that and watch that on that channel. So this is about dealing with fears, coming together, okay, sorting things out, challenges, and strength coming in to overcome them. And look, we've got 11 because this is November where we are right now in real time as I record this. So you're being given the strength you need to work towards your goals and be together. It says, this is the Messiah lion and the lamb. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. Well, there you are. And that's what came up earlier in this reading. Compassion for the feminines, forgiveness for the journey, and healing. You have tremendous personal power and courage. So you're both being reminded that you have power, that you have courage, that you have kindness, empathy, compassion. That's where true strength is, not muscles. Inner muscles. They give me the word muffles. We muffle it sometimes. We hide it away. We have inner strength by shining our light. And we've got the ram. It says, occasionally you may experience dislikes with others or clashes or disagreements. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. So ask yourself the question right now, is this worth it? Is this worth my energy? You may even be thinking that, is it worth it? Is it worth my energy? If you feel that way, it's because you're giving too much of your energy away. So you're feeling depleted, exhausted and tired. You're feeling like you're going round and round in circles, banging your head on a brick wall and not getting anywhere. But when you take a step back and breathe and give it to heaven and have faith and trust, you realise that all that struggle is really in your own head. It's about letting go and trusting in divine timing. And the ram is also about moving forward. Rams break through barriers. They rush ahead. So it's again about action here. It says, let go of any conflict or minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals. So in other words, letting go, taking a step back is not going to sacrifice your union. So many of us worry that if we stop contacting them, it's over. They're never going to contact us, and that's not true. The masculines will always return to the feminine, and they return quicker when there's less pressure. So for the feminine, what action are you taking? Look at this. I'm excited about our future. And this is what I said at the beginning. Get excited about Christmas. Get excited about the new year. Get excited about your mission. Be excited that you're alive right now. You're meant to be together. This is beautiful. And look at this. We've got the 10 of autumn. They're giving me fear. So let go of any fear of being together. Because the 10 of autumn is about, being together with family, money, success, everything you want. And you can see that it's a golden retriever dog, which is again about loyalty with a family. So, if you're wanting a family with your twin, if you're wanting children with them, if you wanted to bring your existing children together, if you want animals together, whatever legacy you want to build together, this is coming. So get excited about the future. Things are revving up. Did you hear that bike then? It says contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. So in other words, financially and, all the security, everything you're wanting, that's what's coming in. That's what's flowing to you. It's important to honour traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So again, you've got that word accomplishment. You've accomplished what you come here to do. You've followed in the footsteps of many. And you're being guided from ancestors and guides and loved ones in heaven above. So let go of any fear of security, stability, marriage, commitment, traditions, because everything is flowing in. Even if it seems like you're different or there's things between you. You're being judged because of an age gap or a religious difference or a cultural difference. Okay, or because you're different races. Love conquers all things, and that's what the angels are saying to you. So what action is the masculine taking? The Tower. My life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but I know this is necessary change. So his life right now is falling apart to bring you together. So that's the action step, the Tower, the chaos, the upheaval. It's all happening for both of your higher good. And he's saying, I don't want to lose you. So because he's afraid of losing you, he's taking action towards you. And I'm trapped in a situation of my own making, and I'm trying to find a way out. So this is being trapped in a marriage, a karmic situation, a location, whatever it is, a job, an addiction. He is fighting to get out of that right now. And he's saying it's of my own making. So he's letting you know he's taking responsibility. He knows it's of his own making. He knows he was the one that got into that situation, and he has to be the one to get out of that situation. And we've got the 8 of Summer. So this is about walking away. This is moving on. This is him saying, I'm leaving that behind. I'm taking a leap of faith. Very powerful. And this is a kangaroo. He says, you feel that there's more to life than what you're living. So it's time to move on. And this is so powerful because I've recorded a little short video and I'm going to share it later. And this is exactly the energy. Same card in a different deck. Time to move on. Your masculine knows it's time to move on. He's saying you may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, a toxic situation, a karmic situation, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would make you happy, your divine feminine, Or either way, you are in control. So the masculines are taking control. So the real message I've got coming through here is, divine feminine, as much as you wanted to control the situation, now's the time to let go, to surrender, to release, because your masculine has to be the one to take control. That's his right as a divine masculine. That's what he needs to do to feel, like a masculine, to take control, to gain back his power. He's learning to ask for what he wants, and you're learning to let go to get what you want. And that's the message of today. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.